Well, this is like a big part of like our training process with my team members as well, because like you said, you must have that introduction. You must have that personal contact, face to face. I mean, I'm even shaking hands still. Most people that come in the gym are shaking hands again, but if not, I tell my team members start with a pound, and that's how you get them started on the tour. Next step, right before we start the walkthrough of showing them what we have to offer. How did you hear about us? You want to know, how did you hear about us? And you want to
Yes, good
know
point.
that it's things like, oh, my friend comes here. Oh, who's your friend? Or I saw, a lot of things that we do right now is apparel. I sell our apparel really cheap, really reasonable. We don't make a lot of money on it. However, I believe that it's worth more to get it out there cheap where we're not losing money on it and people see the logo everywhere. Um, you always want to find out where they heard about you or saw you. Then, welcome to Roosevelt and Fitness. You take them through the tour. As you're taking them through the tour, I always train my staff members the same way. As you're walking with them, kind of read the person, figure out what they're going to be interested in, and guide them to that direction. What do you like to do at the gym? Well, I like to hit the weights. I like to hit this. I like to hit that. Most women, well, I don't really know. Oh, would you be interested in fitness classes? Yes. Well, here's our fitness class schedule on the wall. But you show them the whole gym, and they actually say that sometimes that's not a good way to sell, but we've sold that way since day one. You show them the cleanliness, you show them everything's in great shape. There's nothing ruined. The walls are pretty. The bathrooms are clean. You show them where the changing rooms are. You can actually, another great way when you're doing sales is find somebody on the floor that you know. I mean, we know a lot of members, obviously.
You took
Hey,
it out of
Al.
my mouth, man.
Yeah, Al. This is Samantha. She's looking to join up, and Al will sell for you, just like you just said, because it's the truth. That's what you
Yep.
want. You want the heart to heart. This is the type of facility we have. We're a community gym. We're like a big family unit here. You're going to meet friends here. There's the camaraderie's great. After we walk them through the gym, we take them over to our athletic center, show them that. And that's what we're going into as we're walking. We don't give them a lot of time to think. You want to be able to flood their mind with so much information at the end of your tour. If they don't have any questions to ask you, you did your job. And that's what I tell my staff members. You go into the hours of operation. You go into, so here's how it works. All classes are included. Your first month's payment's $49.99. That includes your $25 annual fee and your first month's payment of $24.99. If you need to cancel for any reason whatsoever, all we ask is you give us 10 business days notice in writing and no questions asked. That's it. Comes right out of your credit or debit account on the day that you sign up. Do you have any questions? And most of the time, you cover it properly. They're not going to have questions. They're just going to
It's a
go,
lay down. It's a
let's
lay
do it.
down.
Yeah, let's do it. And
Yep.
that's what it boils down to is just making them feel comfortable, going over all the details, unless you get a real, I don't like to say pain in the ass, but somebody who's a real stickler on, well,
They just
like,
want price.
yeah, and there's going to be questions that we don't hit. Like the biggest question always is for any gym salesperson, especially if you have a new person, when are your busiest hours? Busiest hours are the same time at every gym around the country, 4 o'clock in the afternoon till about 6:30 at night when everybody's getting off work. But these are the things that do that. Another good aspect is when you first meet the person, you're walking through the gym. I always tell my staff members, these people feel very awkward, most of them. Most of them are not gym people. They're stepping out of their comfort zone, coming into an area where they don't feel at themselves, but they want to jump on the same bandwagon we're on. Assume they belong to a gym already. Even if they look overweight or unhealthy. So where do you work out now? They all
Exactly.
of a sudden perk right up. Like,
Yep.
oh, well, I don't really work out anywhere right now. Like, oh, okay, so you don't even belong to a gym right now. Okay, well, that's great. This is a good thing. Let's get you on your healthy lifestyle track and get you going. Great. But if they did belong to a gym, you made them feel like they don't look out of shape. They don't look like they're out of sorts. They look like they belong. Another thing right now, especially with the COVID, post COVID, a lot of you gym guys are gonna find this. Everybody's gonna come and go, well, I mean, I built a gym in my garage, and these people that build their gyms in their garages, they are so proud of themselves. for spending $2,000, $3,000 on rinky dink residential equipment. And